This is Drive312. That's me, Greg. I'm the driver. And to my right, that's Billy Burns. I trust the co-pilot. We drive around the best city on earth, Chicago. We do interviews and talk real estate.
I mean, all right, so phone call that I get all the time is, how do I go about getting the best rate for my scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the key is, of course, that everyone knows about is credit score.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, the niches are, it really depends on the investor, but you have to at least have a 640 credit score to get a mortgage with us. And then
Is that standard, or is it kind of just guaranteed?
pretty much across the board. That's where we're at for FHA. I mean, you can possibly in some scenarios get lower depending on the program, but pretty much across the board, 640 is about where it's at.
What does someone have to do to get 3% down?
Off the top of my head, the credit scores, I mean, it depends on the mortgage insurance company, but we can do, 670 across the board. 660 is what I think the lowest I was able to do 3% down.
It's just like any place you buy, you can do 3% down.
Mm-hmm.
So why doesn't anyone need FHA anymore?
People like it because of their debt-to-income ratios are high. So meaning what your monthly debt is, along with the housing debt, add that together against your gross monthly income.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why some people have to go FHA, because they go over 45%.
What's like a good debt to income ratio?
I mean, the system that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac tell us with our automated underwriting, it used to be back in the day like 32 and 43% back end, 36, 48. It's now 45.
Break it down for people that are
front end
slow
ratio.
like me.
Front end ratio is your housing debt. The back end ratio is your housing and all your other obligations together. Because people will go online and just Google interest rates, and you have all these fake teaser rates out there from banks you've never even heard of before.
Right.
So, and if you read the fine print, it usually says, assuming 25% down, single family home, loan amount over 275, 225. So that's why it always helps. Don't look at what's online. I mean, I've had a few clients that have done that with us.
Yeah.
It's best to always call me up, let me run the scenarios.
I'm excited about our guest today. And I'm gonna stop saying I'm excited, because I say I'm excited about every guest.
I'm ecstatic.
I'm pumped.
Yes! Yeah, dude. On the level. I'm always on the level.
Phil Jacobson is who we're interviewing today. Phil is a musician, and a very good one at that. And he's gonna be telling us about his how he started, what he's all about, the kind of music that he plays, and also I think he's gonna do a little.
I hope so.
A little serenading.
Finally.
Yeah. What's going on?
It's finally happening. I'm getting to meet you.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Like, tell us about you. Like, tell us about your background, like how you got into this whole music gig.
I grew up here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised in the north suburbs, Buffalo Grove.
Nice.
And then I decided to study music in college, and I found the University of Miami, Florida, and they have a tremendous jazz program, so I went down there and studied music.
So you actually went to school for music?
Yeah, I studied jazz voice.
In Miami.
And
you came back.
And I came back. But I was living out there for a little while. I graduated in 2008, so I just moved back. So it's been about like four or 5 years.
Okay.
What do you think like out in June?
I'm doing a battle of the bands.
Yeah?
On June 3rd, there's this competition for this festival, which is called I Am Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much it's a battle of the bands to play on this festival that's held at the House of Blues.
Okay.
In Chicago. So I'm participating in that on June 3rd. It's at the Elbow Room. And so there's going to be a bunch of bands. And
what time does it start?
I go on at 8 o'clock.
And then you're a solo act, correct?
No, actually I have a band out here too.
Yeah.
I've been playing with. So I do a mix of both. It's nice to do the solo stuff, but it's also nice to play with a group and get to work with other people on stage.
That's cool.
Dude, I'm so musically challenged. It's like, it's embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing. And
I bought an electric guitar in college to try to pass time. I owned it for about 6 months. Learned how to play the opening riffs of a couple songs.
You were that guy?
That's how it begins.
And some Sublime, and then I ran out of cash, so I took it to a pawn shop, and I wish I never did.
First tune I ever learned on guitar was "Time of Your Life" by Green Day.
Nice.
Oh,
like
nice.
Beginning to end. I mean, I knew parts of like some other tunes.
Yeah.
But like the first time I ever was able to play a song from the beginning to the end and sing along with it was "Time of Your Life" by Green Day.
Is that or is that not the jam of all graduating parties from high school?
That was pretty big.
That was it.
It was huge in the 90s.
Yeah, it was.
That was huge. My Twitter handle is @PJacob12.
Okay.
And facebook.com/pjmusic,
Okay.
where you can just type my name in, and I'm sure the little band icon will pop up.
Want to play jam?
Yeah.
I would love to play
you
jam
brought
again,
you brought the guitar. Let's.
I would love to.
Is it gonna be your own personal jam, or is it
Yeah.
gonna be?
Yeah. How many can I do?
Good. We're
Rock
here.
out, man.
We're here.
Just rock out. I love music. I just can't play it.
We were gonna.
Hey, well, I can give lessons.
Yeah.
Guitar lessons. if
Well, you know what? Maybe that'd be a good
Very
idea. What?
interested.
Maybe like
We might have to do that.
A little jam session, and then maybe a quick lesson if somebody from at home wants to try it out.
Do like a 6-month recap. You and I come back and see if we can't. You know.
We were gonna bring our own tambourines and cowbells,
That
but
could be hard while driving.
exactly.
I could have rocked the bongos though. I think I got a little bit of a beat thing going on.
Billy's kind of a bongo guy, isn't he?
I just like to bang the crap out of things.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No.
The album that I just released this January, it's called Love Right Now.
Okay.
And I'm going to play a song off of that. But we put a ukulele part on the song that I'm about to play.
Love it.
Called As One. It's a song about coming together and peace, and I feel like it's really appropriate, especially with everything that happened recently in Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's important that we spread a little peace.
It's a great way to start the week this
Yes.
week. Let's do it.
All right. Never played in a moving car before, so
Never had anybody playing in the back of my car. This is the first for everyone.
This is a first.
I love that.
I kind of wish I had a lighter on me and no air conditioning.
take a closer look around. It's all over. The love's all over. There's enough for me and you. Can't you see the peace being found? It's all over. The love's all over. Just let your heart be true. Now it doesn't matter if you're big or small. There will still be short, there will be tall. What matters is we find the love so we can join as one. And we'll shake this world. Yeah, we'll make this world. Please don't break this world. Gotta change this world as one. There's times I only wish I knew that while we're fighting now, we'll keep on fighting and we're going nowhere fast. So many things we still got to do, but can't by fighting. No need in fighting, no, can't we give it up at last? Now it doesn't matter if you're big or small. But there will still be short, there will be tall. What matters is we find the love so we can join as one, one, and we'll shake this world. Yeah, we'll make this world. No, but please don't break this world, yeah. Oh, we gotta change this world as one. Oh, yeah.
Dude. That's what I'm talking
awesome.
about. That was
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
Is that your own personal song?
Yeah, that's on my new album, Love Right Now.
Where can people go get
How do
it?
people get that?
It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, if you use either one of those.
Okay.
Also come out to a show. I have live hard copies that I sell at the
Okay.
live shows.
Nice.
Okay. Dude, that was
I like that song,
fantastic
man.
song.
Thanks. Thank you.
You got a good voice. I wish I could sing.
I know. How'd you not get on The Voice, dude? That's
I don't know.
So what's like the inspiration like for some of these songs? What's like in the backstory?
Well, As One, actually, I wrote As One a few years ago in 2009. Actually, I wrote it about a week before Michael Jackson passed away. And it was, you know, I was just feeling inspired, like, you know, the election just happened, and I was feeling like inspired from change and wanting to make a difference, and that's how that song came out. But then when Michael passed, I don't know, I'm a big fan of his and like everything that he stood for, and he was like an advocate for peace and harmony and humanity, and the song just kind of took on an even stronger meaning to myself.
Oh man, this is great.
Well, thank you so much
for having me, you guys. This is awesome.
Coming on, and
The Ford Fusion has some good acoustics in it too, man.
Yeah, I was trying not to sing too loud because you guys' ears are right here, so I wasn't trying to like.
That sounded awesome, man.
It
I like
is.
both those songs. That's really cool.
Thanks a lot. Well, thank you so much for having me.
dude,
This is
it's good to see you.
Thanks,
Keep
man.
it real.
Appreciate it, man, for
We'll
sure.
be in touch with you soon. Thanks again. Have a great day.
absolutely.
Thanks, man.
All right, well, that's it for our show today. As always, thanks for watching. We really want to thank Phil for coming on the show and playing with us. Had to be really, really hard to sit in a car with us two jokers driving around hitting potholes and keeping the tune. So again, thanks for watching Drive312. Make sure to comment at the bottom. As always, let us know if you know of anyone like Phil that you know, plays, trying to promote themselves, any businesses, anything like that, charities. Please let us know. We just want to spread the word out here in our great city. And thank you.
Thank you.
You should have followed Kenzie,
Billy,
dude.
in the beginning
I
segment,
told you to follow Kenzie,
in the
man.
beginning segment, I say, with my trusted co-pilot,
Listen,
Billy Burns.
look at that turnabout.
I'm looking at it now.
We're in Chicago. Is there a massive turnabout except for right here? I mean, this is stupid.
Billy, I'm gonna have to rephrase the beginning. This is the first chance you had to be my co-pilot with like.
I'm not the one who told you to
directions.
turn left here.
You
just
didn't
turned
tell
left.
me
I did not tell you to
anything.
turn left.
You didn't
because
tell me anything.
I was assuming you would say straight
You're
because
walking
we're
the
on
rest of the
Kedzie.
way. I'll meet you there.
Pull over.
Hey, get out of my way, Buick.